welcome to our live. So today we're not only going to be roasting, we're going to be talking some cryptids. What we're doing right now is part of our mocha, our Mothman mocha. So we're going to discuss Mothman. If you guys have any questions, we have a ton of knowledge about Mothman. I grew up in West Virginia. Point Pleasant, we thought was the first sighting, but it was actually another town a few days prior to Point Pleasant called...
Kyle, is it too loud though?
Clendenin. So if you guys have any questions, we can definitely give you some answers. If you have any questions about coffee, we can give you some answers. Like I said, this is our Indonesian roast. That goes with our Ethiopian to make our mocha java.
It's like a 40-60 split.
So if you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, enjoy the live, ask questions. We'll talk about Mothman. You see Mothman in the corner. Probably our favorite cryptid.
It doesn't Kyle. They're just hanging out. Oh no, there's someone else. Hello.
Thanks for joining us, Love Forever.
Alright, so what are we starting for a base temp?
So today we started with our base temp. The air temp is 225. We found that we're not getting as dark as we want, as quickly as we want. We have
Mostly because it's been so warm and cold.
Because it's been cold. Typically our air temp will start about 200 degrees. Today we did at 225. We're going to raise our bean temp up to about 225 as well, gradually. We want to try to get as close to that second crack, if not just a bit over the second crack, so we can get that darker roast. Last time we did
get a lot of those great coffee bean oils that really are just the best flavoring.
Last time we did our Ethiopian Yirgacheffe, which is also part of the Mothman mocha. We got more of the floral notes and less of the chocolatey notes, and so we reworked it. We're trying to get more of the chocolatey notes. Same thing with the Indonesian. When we get to the darker roast, we're going to get more smokiness, more bold flavor, and less acidity, less bitterness. So we're going for dark today, medium to medium dark.
Jim, can you turn that upper fan on? We had the heater on just 5 minutes ago, and now because the roaster is set to, what did you say, 220?
225.
It's getting warm in here. Well, that's Celsius. That's
Celsius, yeah. So about 460 degrees.
Havoc says, love to hear the origins of how you guys came up with the term cryptids and about Mothman mocha.
Well, the term cryptid's been around for a long time. It's basically a species of creature that's not identified.
Like cryptozoology has been...
Cryptozoology. And Mothman mocha was actually just because it rhymed, Mothman mocha. And you know, we try to do that with a lot of our stuff.
We wanted to have a natural flavor blend, and because mocha is one of the oldest blends of coffee, coming from the Java region in Indonesia and Ethiopia, what would happen is sailors who were transporting green coffee beans back and forth, they stopped at a port and they would mix them. So it is literally one of the very first blends of coffee. And it gives a great, like, you get the full body Java,
chocolatey, nutty undertones.
Caramel. And then Ethiopia, you get a very floral, almost hoppy.
Yes. So, especially with the Ethiopian, there's the different roast levels will give you a different flavor profile. So, like, the lighter the roast is, the more of the floral notes are going to come out. And then the zero people.
Yeah, zero. No, it says people joined, but then, like, there's no one. Interesting. So our roaster gives us a 10-degree warning when it gets up to temperature. So anyone who's joining, awesome to have you here. If you guys would just share this as much as you can, it would be fantastic. We are a small batch coffee roaster. We do 2 pounds at a time. We're located in Wolfboro, New Hampshire. It's just the two of us, veteran owned. And it would be
the epitome of small
awesome.
Business. 2 people. Well, we ship worldwide. We actually just sent a package out today to the UK.
Yep.
Great to have some fans over there. As one of our friends told us from the UK, if it smells good, it probably tastes good, which is kind of an understatement, but yes. But welcome to the live.
So behind James here is the map in black. Yes, it's gonna move. We are going to start pinning where we get our orders from. And since we've already had hundreds and hundreds of people that have showed us support, and we'll always give you guys a shout out. Like, we have the absolute best group of friends on TikTok, on Horror Talk.
And you guys just aren't customers to us. You become part of the Gruesome family.
Yeah. So we're going to start making pins from where you guys are all from. Not like dead on where, but the map in black has all the locations of every alien abduction, cryptid sighting. They're a great company. They make like a map one at a time though. So if you do want to order from them, it's map in black, like the Men in Black, but it's map in black. I can't be happier about it. But we will start pinning where each one of you live. Honestly, we could already fill this map with as many people that have showed us the love.
Are they still on the map, or?
Yeah, it's kind of half and half.
So if you look at the map here, the map in black, you can see all the squall writing here, all in the legends. That is all the writing is a different area. There has been some sort of cryptid or alien sighting, and you can see all the little black dots on this map are areas where there have been sightings.
Show them where we are.
We are here. And we don't have as many sightings as some of the other places. So,
but we had the Betty and Barney Hill.
Benny and Barney Hill.
Which is our abduction coffee. I don't know if anyone knows about the Betty and Barney Hill incident.
First crack. So in September 1961.
I don't have that one right now. Might as well start with Mothman then.
So along with the Mothman legend, there's speculation as to what it is and why it's there. There's been a lot of tragedy that's happened around Mothman sightings. There was a Mothman sighting, and then there was immediately following a bridge collapse. There was another Mothman sighting in West Virginia that near a mine that caused a mine explosion. And since the first sightings in West Virginia, there's actually been sightings around the world. There's been sightings in Chile, sightings in Mexico. So there's been a lot of places around the world that, you know, the Mothman legend, people who haven't even heard of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, know the Mothman.
Especially if you've ever played Fallout, and I'm kind of hoping that the next season of Fallout might dive a little bit into the West Virginia cryptids that are in the video games that we love so much.
So
I love Mothman Mocha. Jewel said that is what we are doing today. We are doing one half of the blend that makes up Mothman. Right now we are doing the Indonesian Java. We already did last live, we did the Ethiopian that goes along with this. So what happens with the Mothman Mocha, it's two different regions of coffee. This one is the Indonesian Java, and then a 40% Ethiopian, so it's a 60-40 split. There is no flavor oils that are involved with this coffee. This is just a blend of two regions.
A lot of people assume mocha has chocolate added to it, the chocolate flavor, the chocolate undertones actually come from the beans themselves.
Yep.
The darker the roast, the more chocolatey and the nutty caramel type flavors that come out.
Yep.
But, you know, we were asked why we chose Mothman Mocha. You know, it just sounds good, but also I think for Jenny and I both, Mothman is probably our favorite cryptid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I said earlier, there are incidents that happen after the sighting that's always like a tragedy. There was a sighting in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, late 1967, and just days after that, the Silver Bridge in West Virginia actually collapsed.
We went out there and took some amazing video and photos of. It was pretty amazing.
The bridge ran from Point Pleasant, West Virginia to the Ohio border. It was rush hour. It killed, I think, 46 people or more.
Oh, Static Voices also said, Mothman Mocha, love it.
Yep. So a lot of the locals there do connect Mothman sightings with a impending tragedy. Right now we're at our at the roast level we're at right now is we call cinnamon. So it's a light roast. If we were to, we could actually pull this and we could roast that. You're going to get a kind of some grassy notes, very floral notes that you're going to do. You're going to get a lot of bitterness, acidity, because all that stuff hasn't really worked its way out yet.
We're doing Indonesian today.
Thanks for liking the live, Jules. You guys can just tap the screen. You know, we just we're here to share the love of coffee. That's
so just a little bit about the actual coffee that we're doing today. This is from the Indonesian Java estate. It's in the East Java Island. This is a small farm that these beans come from. Just a family that runs this farm. These are washed and then sun-dried on their patio, which is awesome. They're at an altitude of 800 to 150,000 meters.
Yep.
Jeez, that is really high. Harvest periods May through September on these guys. So this is probably going to be our last roast for Java for the year. And so next year's harvest comes out. The tasting notes on this one, at a medium or city roast, it's going to be a brown sugar, dark chocolate, and hazelnut.
Ethiopian coffee in general is one of my favorite roasts. I actually grew to love it while living in Ethiopia. That's I really got a flavor for coffee. Here in the United States, when I was in the Army, it was a lot of either, field ration coffee, which is like instant coffee, or you go to the store and you get like Folgers. Not that those are bad coffees, but when I went to Ethiopia and I was getting macchiatos every day, because it was right from the farm to the cafe. It was terrific, and that's what we're kind of actually trying to do. We do work with we work with one person who works with several farms around the world.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not like farm to big middle management. It's one guy that's coordinating from farm to roaster, and that's what we do.
Even to
it's
the
just
point
one contact that we have, but we have 5 or 6 different regions that we are getting coffee from, and we try to cut out the middle person as much as possible. 1, it helps the farmers, and 2, it keeps the prices down because we don't have the middlemen jacking up the prices to get their cut.
Plus,
so
the middlemen usually take so much from the farmers. And this farm in particular that we're getting this from, they started in 1894.
Yeah, so this farm's been in business for 150 years.
Mm-hmm.
And
they produce 350 tons of coffee though every year. So it is a big farm. And luckily we get to have some of it.
And we always do fair trade. We want to make sure that people are getting paid for the services that they provide. Again, and going straight to the farmer, farm to cup, we cut out a lot of the costs that are involved in that middle person processing, and we try to pass that savings on to you. Even though our prices have gone up because of tariffs lately, we do not change our prices. We are just adjusting. We are just adjusting our cost elsewhere. So you guys get the same product, you get the same experience. We're just trying to find other ways to save so we don't have to charge you guys more money.
Did you change the temperature?
I did. I put it up to 206. Look at the roast level. So you can see right now we're starting to get like what you see as coffee. This is a medium roast. This is full city. Down.
It's kind of blurry. No, it's just back up a little. There you go.
So this is full city roast. We want to go beyond that. We had first crack already. We're waiting for second crack, and then we're gonna let that cook off for another like minute and a half into second crack. That's going to give us that darkness. It's going to push not only all the water out of the bean, but it's going to start pushing the oils from the center of the bean out to the shell. So we're going to get like a nice shiny glossy shell, and that's where we're going to get a lot of the dark chocolate flavors, the nuttiness of it, and smokiness. And we do the same thing with the Ethiopian blend. It's a 40-60 split. We do 40% Ethiopian beans, 60% Indonesian, both from medium dark to dark roast. And hopefully we give you guys the coffee that you love.
Joy is brewing hers right now.
So what we've been doing a lot in the mornings now, we drink iced coffee throughout the year, but when the weather starts getting more cool like it is now, I will opt for having 2 double shot espressos. Yep. I steam some milk, and then I also brew a pot of whatever flavor we want for that day. This morning we did 2 double shot espressos, the milk and blueberries brew. And
one of my favorite coffees.
The combination of the milk and the light, the darkness of the espresso, but then the kickback on the back of the tongue of the blueberry. It was like a blueberry cream pie. It was delicious.
Yep. And if you guys are big fans of espresso, and you have an espresso machine at home, I had never had an espresso like ours. I'm not even saying that just to push it. It really is a silky, silky cup.
Yeah, we
perfect crema every time.
We studied this a lot before, like probably a good year and a half before we even decided to start roasting on a professional level. We were doing roasting in our own kitchen. We were we had like a little countertop roaster, like a popcorn machine that we roasted our own beans. And we really want to kind of perfect our skill before we got to the big roaster. There was a time we did have access to a larger roaster for a very brief period of time. We had some friends that once owned a roastery, and they still had their roastery. You know, it wasn't up and running, but they had the roaster still happening, and we would use their stuff at night. They were very generous with that. But then we bought our own roaster, and so if you decide you want to start roasting at home yourself, there are very many different ways to do it. They have countertop machines that you can do.
Not recommend a cast iron skillet.
No, cast irons. When I first started, it takes a lot of patience and practice with that to actually get the beans right.
It almost pops like popcorn, so it's really hard to control, and you get scorch marks. I was just going to ask James, did we have the timer set to 14?
We did, but we're actually going over because it was so cold in here this morning.
Yeah.
So typically this roast would take about 14 minutes. I don't know if you can see the timer. But this morning it was a bit cool in here. Last night I got down to about 30 degrees. This morning when we woke up it was about 45. We actually had to heat the room before we could heat the roaster. And it was still on the cooler side when we started. So even though we're at that 14-minute mark, we're not at the 215 degrees that we want the bean temperature to be. So that's what we're looking for right now. As you can see, the beans are dark. They're getting a little bit of a sheen, not much right now.
Yeah, cool.
So we're going a few extra minutes. We'll keep an eye on it. We haven't quite reached second crack yet. That second crack is when all the oil's going to start coming up from the center of the bean. But we're trying to do a dark roast to make Mothman proud. You know,
yes, a darker roast definitely for Mothman.
We give tribute to Mothman, so there's no pending distractions or dangers around this area.
Our dark fluttering friend. We go a little bit darker on our happy Friday. We go a little bit darker for our unflavored coffee. Darker roasts bring out more beautiful coffee oils.
Thanks for the guest postmortem.
What'd you say?
Said thanks for the guest postmortem.
Bring out the oils, the natural oils of the coffee, which is, you know, just a fantastic flavor. With our flavored coffee, the ones that we have, we still use natural flavor, and it's just obviously not coffee. Our blueberry, our vanillas, stuff like that. We tend to roast a little bit lighter, so the oil can absorb into the bean.
So going on the topic of cryptids, next week we may possibly be doing just the either Brazilian or Honduras medium roast, and this is what we're going to be discussing. There's so much speculation as to what this creature actually is. I personally believe it's an alien sentinel guarding a ship that was making repairs.
And we were lucky enough to go to Sutton West. Well, we went to Flatwoods, West Virginia, to see the site of the Flatwoods monster, which was what James was holding up. And then we got to go to the Flatwoods Museum in Sutton, West Virginia. And we met the curator there, and he suggested a vanilla. So that's why we have vanilla.
Vanilla caramel.
Vanilla caramel on that.
They actually in Sutton, West Virginia this year in December, they're having a Yeti festival.
Yeti festival.
We would love to go, but we're going to be out of town already. But yeah, I think we're about to pull. We're looking a bit shiny. What do you think, Phoebe?
Yep.
Can you look at it? Hi, Beverly. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you. You guys could give that screen a tap for us. Tap, tap, tap.
That is not an airplane taking off. That is our cooling system.
So we're about ready to drop. These are looking pretty good right now.
Yep.
We'll give it one more look. What do you think?
Very nice. Those are great.
All right, guys, here we go. We haven't charged another one.
So we put 2 pounds of coffee in. What we end up with is about 1.5 pounds of coffee. That is just
roasted.
The amount of liquid that leaves the coffee bean while roasting.
And for those of you who's taking the time out of your day to join us, we really do appreciate it. Again, we do this for the love of the craft. We really want people to see what goes into making coffee. It's not just you put it in your machine and you make a cup. There is an art to it, and we really do appreciate you taking the time to come in and kind of learn with us. Talk about cryptids. We can talk about myths and monsters. We can talk about aliens. We can talk about anything you guys want. Also, if you guys don't already follow some people in here, Postmortem Paranormal, fantastic family. They do not only paranormal events, but they do alien stuff as well. 2 separate lives that they do every week. PMP10, if you follow them, use the code PMP10 on our website, you're going to get 10% off.
And our website is
So really there's
GruesomeBrew.com.
Kyle, Havoc vs. Evil, terrific. He's been tremendous in helping us with our YouTube stuff. He is a collaborator. We love him. His mom's even getting involved in everything. So, give these guys a follow. Go back and follow each other. Everybody tap on each other's profile, follow each other. Let's make it a family.
So we're charging another roast right now while one is cooling. But while that is happening, I just wanted to give like a quick connection between the Mothman and Gruesome Brew. Something that Lord Gruesome wrote up. So it is the dark
Hi, Mama
wings.
Joy.
The dark wings of the Mothman didn't only cast a shadow over Point Pleasant. They stretched across the Ohio River Valley, brushing over towns like Parkersburg, West Virginia, home of none other than Lord Gruesome himself. When the first reports came from the TNT area in November of 1966, Parkersburg was already trembling from its own strange visitors.
The smiling man.
Just weeks earlier, a salesman named Woodrow Derenberger on the lonely road outside of Parkersburg encountered a grinning man in a shimmering suit by the name of Ingrid Cole, the so-called Smiling Man, which Lord Gruesome has a super surprise for you about that. I don't know if you want to talk about that today or not. His appearance overlapped with the Mothman, linking Point Pleasant and Parkersburg into one sinister tapestry of the unknown. Whispers spread that Mothman was confined to Point Pleasant skies. Travelers between the 2 towns spoke of glowing red eyes along the roadsides, wings unfolding against the West Virginia moon. Parkersburg residents gazed to wonder, was Mothman a solitary omen, or were there many, drawn to the shadows of the valley like moths to a flame? That's good, moths to a flame, I get it. Now, decades later, Gruesome Brew coffee rises from those same haunted hills, a brand born where folklore bleeds into fact. Every sip is a remembrance of the fear that gripped Point Pleasant, the dread that stalked Parkersburg, and the legends that refuse to die. Lord Gruesome, our very own James, carries the torch of this shadowed heritage, daring others to sip in the shadows, where fear meets flavor, and where the red-eyed omen still watches from above. Joy said she knows about Ingrid Cole. Can you just tell her? Just tell Joy.
Oh, what?
The Smiling Man.
Oh, the Smiling Man. Just wanted to know. He stopped people. He just had questions. He was curious.
I know, but what we're about to do with it.
Oh,
So
Joy,
one of
okay.
Joy's favorite coffees.
This is what she's talking about, and I have to bring some bad news to you. Astral Abyss is going away. Not because you don't like Kayla. Our gray is fantastic, but we decided as another homage to my home state, we're going to turn Astral Abyss into Smiling Man Sumatra. So you'll still be able to have your single source Indonesian. It's just going to be under a different name. So sorry, but happy that you know we're doing something different.
Oh no, Joy, don't worry. It's the same exact coffee, but it's just
we're just rebranding the flavor.
Homage to Ingrid Cole.
Focus on this.
Empty bucket.
All right, guys, these are looking pretty sweet. I don't know if you can see. We're gonna dump right now.
Poor Joy. Just felt her soul leave her body for a second. Same exact coffee, just a reimagining. We couldn't think of a better way to incorporate Ingrid. We didn't want to make another flavor. We didn't want to play around with stuff because right now we still have the Harvest of Horrors coming out, which we got to announce the winner. And then after that we got, what are we calling the holiday stuff this year? Holiday of Horrors?
I think so, yeah.
I think we thought about it. There's so much going on.
So if you guys were wondering what I was doing, I just lifted up this handle. This is where the beans come out of the drum. We're charging green beans right now, but the temp was too high. We don't want to scorch them as soon as they enter, so I opened up the drum just to get some airflow in there, and it's going to allow us to cool it down pretty quickly. And then we close it. We let it get up to the temperature we want. We switch the airflow down a little bit.
Fix the timer.
We're going to do another 16-minute roast. And we're up to temp, so we're going to drop. Start our timer.
It's beautiful, beautiful.
And I want to show you guys this. If you ever decide to do your own home roasting, this is going to be paramount for you. It's a roasting log that we've created for ourselves for different beans that we have. This is our Indonesian. Talks about what we did to prep it. This is all through trial and error that we've done it. And then we want to keep track of each roast, what the air temperature is in the house, or in the roastery rather, and what the air temperature is here on the roaster itself, what the bean temperature it's set at. All these little details that go into, and we keep notes of every single roast that we do so we can look back at it. We see this roast that just came out is looking pretty good. I don't know if you can see it in there. You got a nice little sheen to it. That's what we're looking for. Some of our past roasts didn't come out that well because we didn't take into consideration the air temperature in the roastery, and versus we were starting out a lower air temperature because we didn't want our beans to scorch, but then it was taking 20 minutes for them to just actually get up to temperature, and they weren't as dark or flavorful as we wanted. So anytime we have a batch that we don't agree with, unfortunately, fortunately, it doesn't go to you guys, but unfortunately, we end up drinking it because we don't want to waste the money.
We don't waste it.
So, but that also gives us
wasting. I remember drinking a lot of bacon flavored coffee because of
that was the worst thing. Yeah, we will do any flavor you guys ask us to try, but we will not do bacon. That was a giant failure. Not by itself, anyway. We'd have to find a different flavor supplier for that, and we'd actually have to mix it with something else like maple.
And that too. Like finding a good flavor that's natural is hard.
We
a lot of places that
we bounce around between four different flavor companies that we use.
Joy, please tell me you're not talking about the bacon.
We'd be more than happy to send you a pound of the bacon, Joy, if that's what you'd like.
I'll send her a pound of bacon.
We try to use as many natural flavors as we can, so we just crumble up bacon and throw it into the beans.
That's what Andy said we did. Remember with the pumpkin pie? It's like they just took pumpkin pie and threw it and grind it. Maple pancake brew, Joy said.
Maple pancake.
If we could ever find a supplier though that made bacon flavor that didn't taste like Bacos. Like that's
Yeah.
like tasting like bacon.
That was kind of a trial and error thing for us as well. Like we tried probably a dozen different flavor companies before settling on the ones that we actually used.
Yeah.
We bounced between 4. Some will do better flavors than others. Our Blackberry Beast, we go through Nature's Flavors.
Yeah, Nature's Flavors.
They extract it from the blackberry. The oil has to be refrigerated. It's an extract. It's all organic, but it gives us, it's so potent that you have to use very little to actually flavor the beans. And then we use Nature's Flavors for a few of them.
Dave, I brought it to you at work. Don't you remember?
But we found that some offer better flavors than others, so we don't skimp, we don't mess around. We want to be able to have the best flavor for you guys. We actually did have one customer that got one of our pumpkin this year, Night of the Living Gourd.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't up to par. They questioned it. They asked what we did different. It wasn't as strong. It wasn't as potent. And what it was is
maple pie flavoring instead of the instead of the
pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie flavoring instead of pumpkin spice.
So what happened was too, we under roasted the beans. We were playing catch up after the main Paracon that we went to,
which was fantastic, and
we were roasting a lot of beans, and I think one batch just got away from us that was underdone, and we sent it out and we replaced it immediately. If you guys ever get a flavor from us that you think is not right, just let us know. We will do what we can to fix it. I mean,
what do you always say?
You can't grow if you don't know. So if you don't tell us, we can't grow as a company and as a family to give you the best coffee for your buck.
Yeah, that's hilarious because I love bacon and I love maple, and James will buy maple bacon and I can't even smell it. I don't know why, it bothers me so much. We're bean scientists. Yes. Oh, that's what we should do, Joy. We should set this place up like a lab. Like we're like white coats. To get our hair all spiked up like mad scientists. Maybe. If we ever get an actual place where you guys can come visit us while we're roasting and make you guys a cup of coffee, we should do that. We should set it up like a laboratory or a laboratory. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but that was first crack that just happened. Sounds like popcorn. And it's a nice yellowy color right now.
It's called the Maillard phase.
But that popping noise was first crack.
And of course I didn't reset the timer, so.
Yes, maple pancake does sound good. Our maple right now is a maple pecan. But if we did mix like one of our, like the cinnamon twist maybe, with the maple, I think that would taste a lot like a maple pancake.
That's a very interesting. So,
mad coffee scientists.
Who suggested that flavor?
Joy.
Okay, Joy, love it.
Won't drink it though.
I think we're going to try it. But what line of our coffee do we put in? Alien, Cryptid, Myths and Monsters. Who is going to represent maple pancake?
Yeah, and the problem is someone's got to go.
Yeah, unless we start a new line. So that's the thing too. Like with the lines that we have, we try to carry six flavors, no more, because when we do our sample packs, that's just a lot to do. We can't just do 2 ounces at a time. That's our ounce. Our sample packs are an ounce.
Yep. So
we don't just do an ounce at a time. We end up having to do at least to get the flavoring right, to get the right amount of oil into the beans. We have to do a full 8 ounces or a full pound. It's hard to, not that it's hard to do the math, I just don't like doing math. So I know exactly what goes, I know exactly what goes into 8 ounces, I know exactly what goes into a pound. So we don't want to have more than 6. We don't want to do more than 6 flavors per line because that's just a lot to have to send out in our sinister, or I'm sorry, gruesome samplers.
Oh.
I just backtracked. So.
As you can see, we also fixed a lot of our signs.
Dave, Tilton is about 50 minutes away from us.
He's in Tilton? Where in Tilton?
Oh, I love that, Joy. we'd have to exchange one of our circus people, but we do have like our Magnus is not a big seller.
I know, which is strange because everyone was telling us how much
extra caffeine.
They love that one coffee, the one that there's a wish and someone's deceased coffee, and they only liked it because there was so much more caffeine. So we released one that had more caffeine and darker, and no one bought it.
Yeah. So with the just thinking about the Magnus,
Lockmere Country Club.
There are. We used a company that sold us liquid caffeine that we would mix with the oil to coat our beans. That's what gave it the extra caffeine.
And
but again,
liquid caffeine comes from washed coffee beans.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So, but it does derive from coffee.
I do tend to step all over James's words. I apologize.
That's how much more I like you finish each other's
sandwiches.
Sandwich. See, exactly.
Thank you guys so much for tapping that like. Oh my gosh, the love in this room.
All 7 of you. You guys are the best. We do love you. We understand that we're doing this in the middle of the day. Not a lot of people can join in.
Patty Cakes, a creepy kid. Oh.
Patty Cakes. Oh.
That's cool.
So let us know if this time. Let us know if this time works well for you guys. We're gonna do it every Friday. We're honestly thinking about maybe switching to later in the evening after everyone gets out of work.
I want people. There's so many people that contacted us and they're like, "Yeah, we were at work." I know.
So we're talking about maybe switching it to 6 o'clock on Fridays. Let us know what you guys think.
We also don't want to sit on any of Joy's stuff. Like if she's on, I don't want to try to compete with the paranormal.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Joy, but your son does Fridays at 7, I think. So we don't want to compete with him because we actually try to get on there as much as we can.
Yeah, when we're awake.
And when we're awake, we're old. Hi Zeke, welcome. Right now we're doing live coffee roasting. And we're talking about cryptids, we're talking about possible coffee flavors in the future. We're talking about monsters and aliens and myths and anything that you want to discuss in the horror realm.
Wednesday at 7, Corey is Friday at 8.
Friday at 8, so what do you think, Joy? Friday at 6, you think that would be a better time for us, or do you think we should stick with this time? What do you think, Kyle? I know you're still in here too. You give great advice. What do you guys think? Would you join us at 6 o'clock on a Friday evening?
Zeke said coffee is his jam.
We don't have a
jam. It's
we
jelly.
don't have a jam flavored coffee, but we can.
Or it's honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
Welcome in, Zeke. We appreciate you stopping by. If you don't know who we are Gruesome Brew Coffee. We're a small batch, better-known horror-themed coffee company. Small batch meaning exactly this. We do 2 pounds at a time.
I want to show you guys my solution to replacing our $100 sign. I want to show you guys my solution to replacing our $100 signs. I love that video.
Oh, Zeke, I'm glad that you're aware. I just wasn't sure. I want to make sure. Which video are we referring to?
What, the Gary Busey video?
Oh, the Gary Busey. Oh, yes. I use honey and I kiss them on the lips. So I think it's time I'm going to let the sinister poops go outside.
Yeah.
Going to open that door real quick. Chloe, Sammy, come on. Chloe, why are you on the couch? Come on.
We have our
outside
dark bean and medium beans going outside. Okay, I guess no one sees my messages. No, we haven't seen you say a word in. Inside is a mile. Why are we getting all these messages all of a sudden? They just all came flooding. Yeah, there you see one. Haha, a little bit nutty.
What was it Kyle was asking about?
He said that I guess no one's seen my messages. I don't know. We just all of a sudden got all these messages at one time.
It's not you guys.
Oh no, it just says you rejoined, Kyle. Oh my gosh. Been talking in the void for the last 30 minutes. It just says that you rejoined. That's not good. I'm so sorry, Kyle. You buffered and froze for a moment. Let's go ahead and blame New Hampshire, I guess.
Yeah, we live in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
You guys have seen our back property, or most of you have, I think.
I'm sorry, Kyle. We didn't mean to do that. So they will cause the flood of comments. Aha. And then Beverly said buttered sausage. Yes.
What happened?
Buttered sausage.
Buttered sausage. We're actually kind of trying to come up with a butter sausage flavor.
No, we are not.
We want to know what it's doing, why it's doing what it's doing, where it come from.
We have to live in this house. Can you imagine?
I can't even make maple sausage in this house without people getting upset.
I said that while you were away. Actually, I was talking about how you make maple bacon and I have to leave the room.
But what the fun part about that is when we do our Bigfoot blend and she does the flavoring and it gets stuck on her hands for days on end. It's the small joys.
The small joy.
What surprises should you expect in the month of October?
What do you mean?
Well, if we disclose that, then it wouldn't be a surprise. So we do have some flavors in mind.
Oh, yeah.
Beyond the ones that we have already been discussing. Well, we're actually surprised. We were just talking the other day. We've been doing the flavors of the week, and you guys have been voting. Mm-hmm. But nobody has really voted for any of the dark stuff. The dark hazelnut, the dark blackberry.
Today, we should talk about the winner.
But so we don't know what we're going to do with that line. Those will still be released, and they'll be as people want to try them. But we have been thinking about more of our not just fall, but our holiday line. Different ideas for different flavored eggnog, not just the spiced eggnog we had last year. We're talking about doing different flavors of
just
eggnog.
Say yes or no, LOL. Don't want full detail.
You're gonna get detail. You know who you're talking to. So yes, we do have some things planned, but we're not going to disclose all of what we have planned. I agree, Havoc. I think that doing them later is probably a good idea. I think more people will be involved. Yes, Beverly, eggnog.
Yeah, I was actually thinking because eggnog is such a huge seller, especially at the Paranormal Con in Maine. That left the building within minutes that we got there. They were like, "Oh my God, eggnog! We could do chocolate eggnog. We could do a cinnamon egg. We could do any kind. We could do a strawberry eggnog. So, but my main goal this year, because we are so vested in the Krebersnacht this year in Austria that we'll be going to, I need a flavor for Krampus that is not what it was last year. I don't know if you guys remember last year we did a Wicked Wassail.
Yeah, it was not great.
Which lots of people did like, but I did not.
Santa's Naughty Batch is coming back?
Cinnamon buttercream. Huh?
Santa's Naughty Batch is coming back?
Santa's Naughty Batch, yes.
So we are going to Krampusnacht in Austria. It's December 5th.
Oh my God, Jim's here.
And
Jim's here.
Lord of the Sinister Shadows himself. But yeah, so what we're looking to, there's a couple specialty dishes, dessert dishes in Austria that we want to try. We're going to try and replicate some of the flavors for that. As soon as we get back, we'll probably have the flavors ordered before we even leave the country. And, yeah, we're looking forward to having some of the European Christmas vibe going on with Gruesome Brew this year.
What kind of flavors they have going and kind of bring it around. Jim, I don't know if you noticed, but when I announced the flavor last week, my hashtag was sorry, Jim. I didn't know if you noticed.
So we're looking at this roast right now. Let's see what we got. We're getting there. We're getting a little dark. We need a few more minutes. I don't know if you guys can see that. We're still at that flat brown. We're not gonna see the oil for a minute or so, but that's what we're looking for. Some of the oils.
Figgy pudding. We actually did get a fig flavor.
Yeah, we did.
It tasted kind of funk.
The fig flavor itself, if we were to use it in a cake or a pie, would have been great. But with the coffee flavor as the back note, it really didn't work.
Yeah, our sister, who is Bards,
On TikTok, Bards, BARDS.
Yep. Or It's Strange Magic also.
Or It's Strange Magic.
If you ever see any of our ads, that's probably done by them. She has fig trees all over her yard, and she sends us fig stuff all the time, and we cannot get it to meld with the coffee without it tasting like a weird tea. Jim says, hashtag bring back Vlad. We're just going to directly ship him Vlad. So horror movies and shit, like one of my favorite podcasts ever. You can listen to the abuse between Mark and Jim. Jim specifically came up with our blackberry. If anyone likes our blackberry,
also Gruesome George.
And George, of course. He is the creator. He has been with us since the very beginning. Our
so
first
probably another 30 seconds, guys, and we're going to be right where we want to be.
With Jim. Awesome guy. Awesome podcast.
Which, Jim, we would love to come on whenever you're available again. I know the last couple of times have been rough for both of us. But we'd really love to come on and talk with you guys again.
And Havoc was just reminding everyone that if they do miss the lives, that he is
Absolutely
awesome and he reposts them.
He's been doing, following up on our YouTube channel for us. He's been posting a lot of our lives. The last one that we did, and he's actually streamlining it, so it's not like all the dead space. He's great at what he does. We really appreciate having him as a collaborator with us.
He hooked us up with Slash and Cast, which are awesome. And if you guys are followers of Havoc, what is his code?
HVE10.
Is it?
All right, here we go, guys.
Riley loved Night of the Living Gourd. I'm so glad. We just sent Flash and Cast another box yesterday. James?
What, baby?
We just sent Flash and Cast another box yesterday.
Slash and Cast. The second box, yes, we sent out yesterday. Also, guys, seriously, if you like video games, you like horror-themed video games, Havoc got us in touch with Slash and Cast on YouTube. Couple guys that just really know what they're talking about when it comes to games. And there's a new Michael Myers game coming out next year. They've been talking about that a lot lately. But also, if you follow them, SNC10 will get you 10% off through them as well. But go check them out on YouTube, /N-Cast. And they're great. They're super knowledgeable about the games in the horror community.
I totally forgot about that. Jim is also the one who came up with the Gingerbread Mansion, which will of course be back.
So again, guys, you can see I'm rapidly deheating the drum, just so we don't have any scorching when we go in. You can see the temperature is dropping right there. We'll get down to about 165, then I'll close the drum and we'll let it heat back up.
These are the beans that are just done. Those are the beans that were just done?
These are the beans that were just finished. Again, another beautiful batch. We're going against our better instinct. We've been very lately kind of questioning ourselves because of the lighting in here. We didn't see the beans clear enough with this light here, and now we're confident enough. We're getting the beans the exact roast profile that we want. We're beyond second crack, about a minute and a half.
And we've got the dogs for outside.
So now we're going to drop.
Thank you guys all so much for being here. I can't even tell you how much this experience was. We are the smallest of small business.
And honestly, like, we love our Gruesome family. It's about spreading the knowledge. Knowledge is power. We don't keep any secrets. We don't discourage anybody from trying them themselves.
I'm sorry, I have to go get a dog.
We really appreciate everyone coming in here, just the willingness to learn and the willingness to listen to our rambling on about different things. Spread the gruesome, exactly, Kyle. Spread the gruesome. Thank you for the magic, Jim. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Joel. We love you too. I think next week, Joey, we're going to try to do 6 o'clock. 6 p.m. on Friday. We're going to keep it at Fridays. I think we're going to try 6 o'clock and see what we have. And yes, Havoc, definitely. We're trying to get our merch online right now. We're still working on a lot of stuff, but I think Spread the Gruesome would be a great shirt. Sammy, let's go.
Hold on one second, we're having technology difficulties. Bowie has just taken off into the woods. And Sammy. The Scream Queen is happy to be gruesome healed. We have one her, yeah, here she comes. That little Boston Terrier decided to vamanos into the woods. Which we have acres of land, but we also have every kind of animal humanly possible. Oh, so where did everyone feel about, did we talk about Gruesome? Did we have any feedback on that yet?
For t-shirts?
The theme, Gruesome?
Yeah, so...
like before it was, you know, Legends run on Sinister, which was popular. But...
yeah, so when we were still Sinister Brew, we had Legends run on Sinister. Now we're doing a Gruesome. I think we're going to have that on a lot of shirts. Join the Gruesome Crew.
Yeah.
That's a very good one, Joy. So if you guys want to email us your thoughts, we have our email, gruesomebrew@gmail.com. We check it daily. And the Gru Crew, I love that, Kyle. I love that a lot. The Gru Crew. You know what, Joy? I would love that. I think Bean Dealer is great. But the other day, because I had hashtag Bean Dealer, we got flagged. And because they assumed it was something with drugs. I had to fight it, and I had to, you know, make sure they knew that we were just talking about coffee. Brew Crew. Love that one too, Jim. Brew Crew.
Try holding your tongue and saying that.
These are cool now, so we're going to drop.
I know a lot of people have joined and come and gone. We are doing an Indonesian Java today that is part of our 4060 blend that is our Mothman Mocha. And a huge thank you to our roaster, Rosie. She is Paramount. She is Rose Tyler.
Sorry.
Talking about Rose.
No. This is our little dark roast.
That's our dark roast bean. Oh, thank you so much, George. Oh, Jill's leaving us.
Jill, thank you so much for coming in and taking your time to be with us. We really do appreciate it. We love every one of you. We appreciate all the things that you guys do, the unboxings, the brewing of the coffee, just promoting us in general. We can't give enough love for the things that you guys do for us.
Without you guys,
without you, there would be no Gruesome Brew.
Yep.
So the unfortunate thing about this roast today is, while they're coming out exactly the way we want them to, we have to let them rest for 7 days. before we can actually do anything with it. That's when all the gas is going to come out. There's a phase, the degassing phase, where the rest of the gas trapped in the bean escapes, and that's when we're going to get all those chocolatey notes, the floral notes, everything that makes coffee.
So, the Sumatra, I'm not doing Sumatra, regular Indonesian, 5 to 7 days, earthy, herbal, spicy notes with longer rests. So we kind of do want those spicy notes. If we could do an espresso.
Jim, thank you so much. Schoolwork is always important. We're talking about doing some more schoolwork ourselves over here in the Gillis family. But thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for taking time. T-shirt junkie. Is T-shirt junkie here?
Oh my gosh.
Hi, T-shirt junkie. Love ya.
Oh my
I haven't seen you in a bit.
gosh, Jen, where have you been?
We are live. We're doing live every Friday. The last 2 Fridays were 12:30 today and last Friday. But I think next week we're moving to 6 p.m. More people are available at that time. And what we're doing is we're spreading the word about how to brew coffee and the different flavor profiles that we're looking for versus the bean and what region. And we're looking at, we're talking about cryptids today. We're talking about Mothman. We did a lot of Mothman stuff. Next week we're going to look at doing some Flatwoods Monster, maybe?
Yeah, Flatwoods Monster.
Some of the other cryptids.
We're leaning into West Virginia this month.
But thank you so much for coming in. It means so much to us. If you guys just want to tap that screen for us, we really do love it. We appreciate it. We don't want to grow as a business. We want to grow as a family. We want you guys to come in. We want you to ask questions about the coffee brewing process. There's a lot of intricacies to it, but I think everyone's capable of doing it. We didn't start Gruesome Brew so we could make a lot of money. We want to spread the joy of coffee. Everyone drinks coffee, and everyone is spending a lot of money through coffee drive-thrus, big business stuff. We want to show you what it takes to go from bean to cup, and we want to try to empower you with the knowledge to maybe do it yourself.
Yeah.
We still love doing it for you. We will do any flavor that you guys want. We'll do any roast that you guys want.
And we'll show you how to do it.
And we'll still give you that experience with the coffee. You're going to get a letter from me. I love writing them.
Grave Digger
I hope you guys enjoy reading them.
Like a Black Forest flavor. I never got to go to the Black Forest. I want to go.
We're going to be in Germany in December. We may drive near the Black Forest. We'll take the train. But yes, we do this for the love of the craft, guys. We love our Gruesome family. We do want to make it. We are making enough to get by right now. We were both able to quit the post office. We were able to start doing this full time, and we love spending the time together every single day. But we're not looking to get rich. We just want to spread the word of good coffee that everybody's capable of doing.
Yeah, and our ultimate dream is to have a place.
Oh, Black Forest cake is what Joy was saying. Yes, we need to look into that. We have a Ragnar, which is a dark chocolate cherry, very similar to a Black Forest cake.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
What you were saying?
No, I was just saying having a place where people could come and we could show them.
So that's actually our next step, guys.
Bring home a bag that they made themselves.
We're looking to start up, and we have our roastery here in our home. It's all regulated, and we're looking to get outside of the home, and we actually want to have a roastery where we can bring people in and teach the art of roasting themselves.
And show them how to ethically source their beans.
Ethically sourced beans. Maybe have some of the equipment that you would need, like the countertop roasters that a lot of people would start with. With the tabletop roasters, you could do like a pound at a time. After roasting, you're going to get about 8 to 10 ounces of coffee, just because the bean dries out, it gets lighter. But we're looking for the next step. It's more about coffee knowledge than it is about being the next Starbucks. We don't care about that. We care about having people enjoy what we do and giving them actually the power to do it themselves if they choose. And
I also want some people to talk about cryptids with.
Yes, when we go to Austria, for sure, we were looking at the Black Forest cake, but there's one in Austria. It's we have to taste it. So we have reservations at the world's oldest restaurant. I think it was 800.
Oh, it was BC.
It was like 800 BC or something like that. It's been in business, and they have a dessert that translates to 3 peaks, and it represents the 3 peaks of the Alps. And we're gonna taste that. We had to order it in advance, which we did well in advance. We have months of time planned in this, and we want to see what that tastes like so we can actually maybe try to replicate it into the coffee.
Yeah, because they use a jam.
Yep. They They use more of a was it like a boysenberry, I think? Austria has a dessert called Emperor's Nest, and it's made of shredded pancakes. You go back to the pancakes, girl, and I'm looking into that for sure.
Yeah, I know.
That is a great idea. You did miss Jim. He actually just left. He said he had some schoolwork to do, which is great. Further your education. Actually, you need to check the coffee because it's starting to get a little bit roasty over here.
Yep, Jim was here, if only briefly. But sometimes you can catch us on his podcast, Horror Movies and Shit. We do like to frequent and overrun whatever he's talking about that day, because that's what we do. We just run over. What were we on the other day? Arcane Answers.
Arcane Answers. Yep.
And I believe that we spoke.
We talked about 45 minutes, and they spoke about 3.
Sorry.
We both like to talk.
We run at the mouth.
It's the leaders in us. We were both high up in the post office. Jenny was a postmaster. I was a supervisor. I was a sergeant in the Army. We're just used to speaking in front of large crowds. And so that's what we do. We run off at the mouth.
I think it's on one of those things where we're going to get like a ton of comments.
So yes,
See?
Jen, T-shirt junkie, you did see a live where we were on with Jim.
Live will end.
And we've been trying to do. We're trying to schedule another one with Jim. Last time he wasn't feeling well, so we had to reschedule. The time before we weren't feeling well, so we had to reschedule. But we are looking into it. Some of the other people we want you to check out. We have Havoc versus Evil. Kyle's doing a lot with our YouTube channel. He's trying to help us grow that. We'd like for you to check out some of the stuff on there. Also check him out. He's got a lot of great videos. He introduced us to a lot of great people. Slash and Cast is another group that we have. We need to figure out how we're gonna, get this on the screen so you guys can see. But we're trying to grow our family. So everybody who's in here, follow everybody else if you haven't already.
Havoc said, "That's me."
We're super excited to have you guys in here. We're a small business, so if we get one person to listen to us, that makes our day. Again, we do this for the love of the craft, the love of coffee, and we like to spread the knowledge. Are we looking cinnamon still?
Yeah, we
Oh,
have
dark
got
cinnamon.
a ways to go, I believe. I still think this is absolutely hilarious. Instead of replacing our $100 signs because we had to rebrand, we just cut out some letters and stuck them on.
This is our light roast.
Oh my God. Joy said, "I feel so blessed. Cross paths. So many happy people drinking Gruesome Brew."
You love your Mama Joy.
Oh my God. Oh, reattach.
It hurt us for a good bit after we found out that the word sinister was trademarked with another coffee company.
Broke my heart.
And honestly, the reason why it was even caught onto is because our fans,
Wonderful
our
family,
customers,
and it was
went into their shop thinking it was us. And it wasn't even just them. There's a company, or it's a brewery here, a beer brewery, Border Brewery and Pizza and Barbecue in Salem, New Hampshire.
Yeah, awesome.
And he he went to the wrong website thinking that it was us. And he immediately messaged me the next day saying, "Your website here and your app website are 2 different websites, and it's not doing you any good." And I said, "Did you go to this website by chance?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's not us." So a lot of our customers were going to their website looking for us, and
they went into their shop.
they got upset that we were providing revenue for them. Yes, your Sinister Brew family shirt is worth a lot of money now. If you want to send it back to us, we'll autograph it for you and send it right back out to you. I agree, Joy. I think Gruesome Brew has a better ring than Sinister Brew as well.
That was a fight.
It was hurtful for me personally to stop being Mr. Sinister because I really enjoyed that moniker.
But I've been Lady Gruesome since like.
But Lord Gruesome is just as good, if not better.
1998 is when I coined Lady Gruesome.
And because we own property in Scotland, we both are literally Lord and Lady. So we've been contemplating changing our last name to Gruesome just so it's official.
Right. But what if somebody copyrights that?
Then we will make money off it because it's our name. That is a great idea, Joy. Collectibles.
I know a lot of people have our pins. Remember when we did the prize pins?
We have a few more mugs that still say Sinister. So if you guys want to order, send us a message at gruesomebrew@gmail.com saying you're looking for the collectible item of Sinister Brew mug, and we'll see if we can send something out for you.
You keep saying they're gonna find us,
but we cannot promote it. It's nothing that we can sell. It's something we have to give away. We cannot make money off the word Sinister. So if you guys email us and we have something left over, we'll do what we can to try to get it to you.
Yeah,
we have a few. We have some cinch sacks still left that say Sinister. Those are going to be collectible.
Yeah, I don't think we'll redo that with Gruesome just because they were so expensive.
But we really, it's not, again, it's about us just growing the family together, whether it be Sinister or Gruesome family. We're all one and the same. And we really, we can't do anything with the stuff as far as selling it. So we'd be more than happy to give it away. Just call them collectibles. I'm going to do a TikTok later, Mama Joy, and do that. I'm gonna call them collectibles, and but again, we can't sell it. We can't make money off the word Sinister, which is unfortunate because I think we did a better job at it than they did. But
easy, Tyler.
I didn't say who they were.
You guys are absolutely awesome.
Thanks for liking the live, Beverly. We appreciate it.
And in just a couple minutes, hopefully we'll be able to drop this last
roast today.
Last roast.
We're still kind of at a medium level. It's like a full city right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we still have a few minutes to go.
We are
the temp up.
Roasting this, thinking that because the Mothman Festival was so huge this year, that we are going to be getting an order from the Mothman Museum. Jeff Wamsley, awesome cat.
Yeah, if you guys ever get a chance to check out his website.
Yeah, he ordered, or go to the Mothman Museum in Point Pleasant. It is a ride, man.
It is.
What a cool
he has
place.
actual physical items from the Men in Black that arrived after the Mothman sighting. Stuff from the Smiling Man, newspaper articles.
Yeah, he has parts of the bridge. He has
parts of the bridge. Yeah,
he has access to the TNT area and gives tours. Like, Jeff is awesome.
Joy says, "I don't care if you change your name to the Pink Pony Club. I'm still buying it."
Pink Pony Club.
Thank you, Joy.
I think we're going to just change it to buttered sausage at this point.
T-shirt junkie, I just want you to know how great it is to see you in here. We have not heard from you in a bit, and
hope everything is going well.
We hope everything is going well with you. It's just awesome to have you in here with us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Again, one of our very first customers ever.
You guys, all of you, put so much faith into us as a new company. We didn't set out to be millionaires with this venture. We just wanted to have something that we could spend. It's a selfish endeavor. I wanted to spend more time with my wife, and that's exactly what happened. I was doing the roasting, and she was spending 14 hours a day at the post office, and I missed my wife. And so you guys made it possible for us to be as successful as we are, to be able to spend time together daily. And that's something that we're never going to be able to repay to any of you, because it's just so monumental for us to be able to spend instead of spending 90 hours a week in separate post offices away from each other. Now we're able to be here and doing what we love, for the art, art of coffee, the craft of it all.
Oh gosh, we love you too. You don't even know. Our dream is just to have a place. So, you know, if you guys ever up a little bit, didn't see it.
Oh.
If you guys ever, that's looking a little light.
Yeah, we're still going.
A little bit.
15 more minutes.
If you guys ever can make it up to New England, we would love to be able to open a place and have you come in and do your own roast.
Yeah, we have sketches of what we want to do. We want to do roasting classes. I mean, each roast takes less than 20 minutes. So we could have things set up, ready to go, and we could have you doing the controls and just, you know, it's something that you'd be able to go home and say, I did this, you know, and that's what we want.
Joyce and we've helped her from keeping her awake.
Well, at least our coffees keep you awake. Our voices, I'm not so sure.
Right, I know. We kind of drone on. I used to work in radio, and I think that was my tagline. Listening to Jen to make
now
you sleepy.
here's something we hope you really enjoy.
Like poppies. Poppies make you sleepy.
Let's listen to a little light jazz.
Samantha has something in her mouth.
Thank you, Beverly. I appreciate that.
Cover your mic. Oh, never mind. Got it. Oh, thank you, George. Viking Scotch? Who is this Viking Scotch? I am so intrigued by this name. Like a Viking Sasquatch? Alright, I think we are almost done with this batch. We are past second crack. We got a nice oiliness to the bean, I believe. Yeah, that looks really, really good. Get a little closer to the camera, maybe. So you see the oil that's coming out there?
Maybe another 30-40 seconds and we're going to be awesome.
Absolutely. And on this one has to sit, this is the 5 to 7 day.
5 to 7 days.
It releases all of its carbon, and we are going to have a beautiful roast. And this, of course, we're going to mix a 40-60 blend.
And it's also going to be our Smiler Man Sumatra, Mama Joy.
Oh, yeah, Indonesian. Yeah, the Indonesian, absolutely. Yeah, so the Indonesian is our thank you, Joy, so much for promoting us.
You know what? I think I'm wrong. Actually, two different regions.
Two different islands.
This is the Java and then Sumatra.
Yeah.
This is not Smiler Man Sumatra. Different island. We have that on the way.
We're doing the Java. Sorry, you guys keep hearing the screen door clicking. All right. Was that our last drop, my love?
That was our last drop.
All right. Just want to get a nice look at it.
So right now what you're seeing is I'm opening up the drum and I'm opening up the hopper so we get all that airflow. I'm turning the hot air all the way down, bringing the temp down as far as I can.
Watch your shoulder.
We're just going to get this to drop so we don't burn our drum. As you can see from the inside, we have it spinning full speed.
I can almost see it. Oh, there we go.
We have it spinning so not one spot gets too hot. And we just leave this open until we're done with it.
But thank you guys all so much. I can't even tell you.
So next week, 6 p.m.
We're going to do 6?
We're going to do 6.
I have to stay up till 6?
Mama Joy's going to promote it for us. I'm sure Kyle will promote it for us. Anybody who's in here, please just let people know.
And be ready with questions about anything, about cryptids, about haunted houses. I was a haunter for 20 years. Anything that you want to know about the haunt industry, cryptids, alien encounters, alien abductions, I have them all.
And it gives us something to talk about without having to figure it out ourselves. Yeah. But this is the final result, guys. This is what we're looking at right now.
So we were on for an hour, and what did we get? Show us our bounty.
So including what's in the drum, we got about total 6 pounds.
In 1 hour.
In 1 hour. So you can see how much effort actually goes into it. Because 6 pounds, you know, Mama Joy, you'll order that in one order.
That's half her order.
So we want you guys to know that we love doing this. We never want to stop doing this. It's because of you we can do this. But we spend hours upon hours a day doing this so you guys can enjoy the cup of coffee that you have in the morning that gets you through.
Order. He's right. That is.
Yep. We're working on yours, Havoc. Yeah, absolutely. We're so I don't want to say we're grateful. We're so grateful for everybody who comes in here, listens to us ramble on. I love doing the writing when we send out packages. I love sending you guys letters. Those although they're written in like the horror theme, they actually come from the heart. We are a family, and we're proud to have you guys as part of our family. So please spread the love, spread the gruesome love.
And
join
please,
us.
Any questions?
Join us next Friday,
Any
6 p.m.
questions?
Have a list of questions, and we'll answer anything we can.